I really appreciate you turning out today. It's Don Sanders here, and we're going to talk about, or I'm going to talk about how to sell holiday orders or Christmas orders, holiday orders. This is just something that doesn't happen as frequently as it used to, and it should because it's a great way to get new business. And before we get started, I'd like for you to look at all the great suppliers on the screen right now. Every one of these suppliers make these webinars possible. They're all great companies. Logomats, I've just known forever. Innovation Line, my good friend Chris Hodge runs that supplier. Burlacamp, Pen Machine has taken over Gympire. I just want you to keep those suppliers in mind. They make these webinars possible. And I would not pitch any supplier to you if I did not know they would always treat you correctly, which they will. Now, the thing that you need to do now is to tell customers why they must buy holiday gifts. Sending gifts right now is the easiest way to create customer loyalty. Back about 1970, I found this statistics, at least 66% of customers purchase Christmas gifts or holiday gifts and send them to their customers. Today, that's been halved. It's less than 30%, maybe lower than that. And the reason that the figure is so low is marketing has lost its personal touch. The computer came along and people thought they could do more about being on the computer than they could by building personal relationships. Tell customers why they need to buy holiday gifts. That's another job you need to do as a marketing consultant to help them. And right now on that screen, Sunjoy has a great $50 off an order coupon. And I would recommend that you buy your electronics from Sunjoy because they are a top-notch supplier based out of Chicago, and Harrison Few, who owns it, always does the right thing. Now, 19, 23, 28, 19 years in a row, I have sold planner books to one customer. 23 years in a row, I have shown different kitchen gifts to a law firm. Last year, selling them cutting boards, which you can get from Snug Z. And in the last instance, 28 years in a row, I have sold calendars to a customer. So take a look at my little calendar video. Bensel makes calendars, and if you'd like to have a calendar sample kit, see Matlock at Bensel.com. That's Carla Madlock. She will send you a sample kit right out. You can start selling some calendars right now. And customer care at snugzusa.com. They have the planner and the cutting board samples. If you'd like to find out how to get those, just shoot them an email. But the great thing about selling holiday gifts is they repeat year after year after year. I cannot believe I've gotten a calendar order for 28 years in a row. Now let's talk about competing with big box retailers. A lot of big companies, when you go call on them, will say, oh, you know, we buy popcorn tins from Walmart, or we buy gift certificates from a big store, a high-end store, et cetera, et cetera. Now, my good friend Glenna Folks, she is in the meeting planning business. Here's a quote from her about Best Buy and Walmart. What they really do is they provide you with a basic gift, but they're sold in mass, so they have no personalization. They are not imprinted with customers' logo, which is really a dumb thing if you're going to be giving away holiday gifts. So if you run into somebody who tells you that they buy from these big box retailers, just say, hey, you know, how old is that popcorn that Best Buy and Walmart is selling? A lot of those food products that those big box retailers sell is close to expiration date. It's just not really that good of quality. So stick with holiday gifts that have a meaning, something that means something to somebody, like the ornament samples on the screen right now from Burlacamp. That snowflake, our ornament is a precious little item to give people year after year after year. They will not throw that away. And when they go to decorate their tree again the next year, they'll pull last year's ornament out and see the branding from the company again, where the big box retailer product is either eaten or thrown away. So get some kind of branding out of holiday gifts. You're not going to get that from big box retailers. Now we're talking about meeting holiday buyers fast. That would be your current customers. That would be social media friend suggestions. Every day I get on my Facebook, I get some recommendations for people that I can become friends with. Start contacting those people. Work elections. I talk about this in every webinar. You can meet more like-minded people working elections than anything you do, and volunteer work. I go over that all the time about doing volunteer work and meeting like-minded people.
Since I'm always talking about getting to know your customers, I'm going to film this little video in front of my 1934 circus banner of Big Bertha. I love circuses. I love banners and stuff like that. So if you want to get to know me, that's what I like. You get your customers to share those kind of things with you, and you're good to go. Now let's talk about finding those holiday buyers fast. Current customers, if you've never asked them about holiday gifts, do it now. Your social media contacts, let them know it is time to buy thank you gifts for their customers. Work elections. I know I go over that all the time, but working elections is the greatest way in the world to find like-minded customers. And the volunteer work I do, I enjoy doing it. I meet nice people, but really I do it because I'm looking for business.
Now, that is true. I am looking for business, but I also like to do the right thing. But why not do the right thing and look for business at the same time? There's a great coupon on the screen right now for stock plaques from Burlacamp. A lot of distributors do not know that Burlacamp makes inexpensive plaques that you can use for membership and thank you gifts. Trainer, I love Trainer, second supplier that I ever sold an order for a long time ago. There's a screen charge from them, free screen charge. And Bensel, who I really love. I showed you a Bensel calendar video just the slide before, and they make the coolest products, including these little smash lights and these custom shaped pins. So these are three great suppliers, and take advantage of those coupons. Now, I came up with this. I got a brand new little Buick GTX car, and the little mini compact SUV they have. And I mainly got it because it has the most up-to-date technology on it. And I want you to look at my screen. You see that smudgy screen there? After a week, that is what the Apple Play screen on my car looked like. Is the nastiest thing I've ever seen. Now, there on the right, you can see it. That's a clean screen. Now, the way I cleaned that was with Ad Capital Chamois. They call this the Star Chamois. I call it a cleaning cloth, but it is great to clean computer screens, tablets, phones, LED TV screens so they don't scratch them, and car information screens. You should be out selling these to car dealers. I went to CarMax and got my car, and you know what? After a week, I thought, my goodness, why didn't CarMax give me a screen cleaner like you're seeing the Lexus one on the screen right there? This is a great item to show car and vehicle dealers, and I guarantee you they haven't even thought about keeping those car information screens clean. Sales team at adcapital.com for a sample of this product. Think out of the box and think about different things. And screen cleaners for Apple CarPlay screens are very much needed. Now, I'm talking about picking up some holiday gifts quick, gift sales quick. I mail lens cleaning cloths from Cloth Promotions every year with my logo or some holiday theme on them. Now, you can see my regular screen cleaner or my regular lens cleaning cloth, which is there in the center with the shoes on it. Now, the one on the left of it is one that I did a couple of years ago to say happy holidays to people. And on the right, it even includes pictures of me going to see Santa Claus when I was a child. What I do is I find customers, new prospects. I buy these cloths in bulk. I fold them up and I put them in custom holiday cards. So when my customer opens the card up, the screen cleaner or the lens cleaning cloth falls out into their lap. I get a double touch on this with my card and my cleaner. And the way to find new contacts is to not buy mailing lists. Mailing lists are outdated. Go to Seamless AI. That is an accurate, up-to-date service that provides the current contact name, phone number, and email address of any company that you would be wanting to try and sell, and mail these cloths repeatedly over and over again, and then follow up, and you will pick up some new customers. Now, when I get LinkedIn, let's talk about LinkedIn requests. What I do with this is I want to send requests to selected people, not just send one to someone I don't know, because they're not going to respond. I go to the TCU, I go to the TCU Frog Club. I could get the Frog Club directory, and I could send a friend request to all my Frog Club friends, my political friends. Send them a LinkedIn request. Your neighbors, any fraternal club, put in the subject line, hey, I'm a member of the Lions Club too. That's what you need to do to get people to respond to you with LinkedIn requests. Now, I always talk about Innovation Line in these webinars, and they have the greatest, coolest little products. They have these light up pens, which are so neat, and they have stylus pens. Now, this is a really cute little short video. Something different, something neat, much better than just a regular old pen. You give that to somebody and show them how it works, they're going to remember you. I'll send you a free sample on this if you'd like to have it. You can email Chris at innovation-line.com at Innovation Line, and they will send you a sample out of the pen, and you could also request one of the stylus. It lights up too. The logo lights up. It's very, very, very cool stuff. Now, Trainer has a sample of the month club. They started this. I had this for a long time and they discontinued it. And now they brought it back. And you can email Chantel T at trainergraphics.com. That should be GPHICS, not capitalized. Graphics, that's an I, lowercase I. I'm sorry I made that error. If you will email her at the correct email address, not that one, she will send you the sign-up sheet, and all you do is fill this out electronically, and then Trainer will send you a physical or a virtual sample of the month every month at no charge. Why don't you do this? The greatest thing in the world, and you always have fresh selling ideas. Trainer Graphics, PHICS.com for sign-up, link, and questions. Now, if you're looking for executive holiday and board of directors gifts, wearables, nice wearables are a great appreciated gift. I have samples for free from Edwards of these two products that are shown on the screen. Their dress shirt, the Gray Point dress shirt, is very good quality. You can scan, aim your phone at that screen and it will hone in on that QR code. And then after the presentation, you can fill out and pick the sample you like. The sweater on the left, the zip up sweater, is really a cool item. Edwards will send these to you at absolutely no cost if you will scan and then order the samples after the webinar. Now, I make all my previous holiday activities public on social media. My mother took me to Leonard's department store when I was a kid in downtown Fort Worth, and I got to sit on Santa's lap. My goodness, I don't know how many times. I don't know how old I am in these photographs, but I found these photos and I started posting them on my Facebook and LinkedIn and different places, and you cannot believe the amount of attention I got from posting my Santa Claus pictures. Always be looking for likes. That's the way to sell holiday gifts. And you should send friend requests to everyone that you meet. Anybody that I meet that I think I would get along with, I send them a free or a sample request. And I'm going to talk about promo social posts next. I always do in every one of these webinars. And that is a great way you can use their system to be able to improve your social media presence. Now, Greg Blumstein is a friend of mine. He is a distributor. He is an expert at social media. He does newsletters, email marketing. He does anything you need to do electronically with social media. And here's a little movie that Greg made of himself, and he is so enthusiastic.
Promo Social Post is your go-to marketing agency for digital marketing services. We specialize in helping distributors like you project a polished image, keeping your brand top of mind. Our services start as low as $50 a month, and we do all the work, while you can focus on selling promos and running your business. Our social media publishing service will publish 3 posts per week to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and/or X. And it includes a link that will open up your website to the featured product. Our email campaigns will send out 2 emails per month and is customized with your logo and contact info. And if a user was to click a product within that email, once again, it will open up your website to that product.
Greg is so smart, and he's really a nice person. And this is about $50 a month, and he will do this social media thing where he sends out stuff to your contacts. It's, I believe he's got a month for free now. Right now, you can email him at greg@promosocialpost.com and say, Greg, you know what, Don told me to give me my free month, and he certainly will do that. I recommend what he does because he's an honest and good person. Now, customers have forgotten the value of saying thank you to clients. That means that they have stopped sending holiday gifts. Holiday gifts bring the human touch to sales because digital selling just does not work by itself.
Wouldn't it be great if we just opened up our website every day and we had 10 new orders? But unfortunately, selling does not work like that. You've got to have a personal touch, a human nature to make digital selling work. I believe that holiday gifts are not used as much as they were in the past because customers feel that they don't need them, that the computer will solve all their selling issues. That's just not true. Holiday gifts bring a human touch to selling, and that is the way to eventually make all digital sales more successful.
That is absolutely the truth. And if you want to show some cool products for holiday gifts, the blankets by Southern Plus are very apropos for wintertime. The little holiday gifts I'm showing you from Bensel in the center. Bensel will send you samples of those holiday gifts. And Quickie. I love Quickie, American-made supplier since I believe 1948, maybe 1947, but it's been a long time. They make the Quickoin and the most cool little holiday key tags, luggage tags, etc. info@quickie.com if you'd like to have those samples. And you need to be saying thank you to your customers and impressing on the fact that your customers need to say thank you to their customers. Now, if you're looking for an inexpensive holiday buyer's product, holiday lapel pins are perfect for churches or for awards for volunteers and as an event participation gift. The Pen Machine has taken over Gympire. They will do a free spec sample for you. There's the coupon on the screen. There's their phone number, michael@penmachine.com will help you. Or if you'd like to have a complete lapel pin sample kit, there is Michael's email at the bottom of the screen. So if you have a customer who says, oh, we don't have that budget for that this year, well, what if you could sell them 250 lapel pins and they're a couple of bucks a piece, $1.50 a piece. I don't know exactly what they're going to be, but that is the answer to cheap holiday buyers who say, well, we don't have the budget. Well, yes, they do. They can buy lapel pins that are holiday oriented. And let's talk about selling Apple products. Sunjoy has them. I mentioned this in every one of these webinars. And here's a nice little Sunjoy brief film.
Selling in the digital world means knowing about digital products. So I would be out talking to my customers about Apple products. You want to look like you know what you're doing, offer those to your customers, and I guarantee you most of them will say, well, I didn't know I could get those with my logo on it. Great way to get in the door and have an introduction for a new customer. Sunjoy offers Apple products. A lot of people don't know that either. That is who I would go to for them. And remember, if you sell Apple, you've got a good reputation already going in.
And many distributors do not know that you can get Apple Prints products printed. Bella, Bella, at sunjoy.us. I will have her email address on the list of all the emails for this webinar at the last slide. So there's a $50 off an order coupon for Sunjoy. That's where I'm going for my Apple products and also for my electronic holiday gifts. Now, here's a different angle on selling apparel. You go to someone and they say, oh, I've been buying my customers a Christmas sweater every year or a holiday sweater. I've been buying them a sweater or some kind of wearable thing. Well, you might say, well, how does the sizing come out on that? Because many brands fail to offer consistent sizing. A small with one supplier is really a medium in another supplier. A large can be an extra large, et cetera, et cetera. But Edwards has great sizing parameters. That means their sizing is their sizing. So if you'd like to have a sweater or a casual blazer, is what this product is shown on the screen. Here's another one where you can scan the code and then fill out the order form at the end of the webinar, because it gives you a chance of a different sweater besides the one that's on the screen, or a different, you can pick out a color, etc. So this is a different little thing I came up with. Tout correct selling. Even when you're not selling holiday gifts, you're out selling wearables and somebody's buying another wearable, ask them about the sizing. I guarantee you somebody's going to say, you know what, I love that supplier I buy from, but the sizing is just not right. Well, Edwards is correct all the time. And talking about Edwards, they've got a holiday wearable lookbook for 2024. There is the cover on the screen at the top left, and they have different sections of wovens, neckwear, outerwear, sweaters, polos. These are all shown in a concise form where you can email these images to your customers, or you can send them links to the whole wearables catalog. B. Keel at edwardsgarment.com. You can email Brian, and he will send you the link that you can send to your customers to look at this lookbook. And let's talk about selling holiday mats. I love talking about mat selling, because you can sell right now mats for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Happy Holidays, or Christmas. All they have to do is buy one, and holiday mat sales lead to larger holiday orders and picking up very big customers. M. Wadsworth at logomatsllc.com if you would like to have a complete mat selling kit. Now, here's some Thanksgiving event products. You know, holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving is certainly that way. Here's a nice little sheet for Bensel on their Thanksgiving products. Remember, I showed you they had holiday products. Well, they have those for Thanksgiving too. See Madlock at Bensel.com, or here's Trainer. I've got Chantel T at TrainerGraphics.com. I've got her spelled right over here. That's the email address if you'd like to have the sample of the month offer sent to you. And right now, autumn selling napkins are on sale from Trainer, and they have steel party cups. These are actually not steel cups. They are super hard plastic, and they come in a gray color, so they look like steel. The point is they are almost a permanent plastic drink cup. Chantel T at TrainerGraphics.com if you'd like to have samples. Now, you need to include holiday product suggestions in client correspondence. I talked about those ornaments briefly from Berlecamp earlier in the show. Here are two flyers on the screen. And what you would do is text and email these to your customers. And in the subject line, instead of putting buy a holiday gift now or blah, 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 say holiday ornaments last forever. Easy to mail, never forgotten. Reply for a sample. I would send that to my customers or include it in my email and correspondence with those taglines. Include my card, what you're seeing with the shoes on it, and just say reply for samples. I will get several people that are interested in looking at these. Sales at Berlecamp.com, not .com. You know, when you do these webinars, you have some slides just every once in a while. You just don't see something even though you looked at it 100 times. I'm sorry for that. Burlacamp.com. Now let's talk about finding holiday buyers by saving them money. A lot of distributors do not know that the mat rental business is absolutely a terrible thing. Customers pay more money for renting mats by the month than they do by buying them and paying a one-time fee and not having to worry about it again. And people ask me, Don, how do I sell
People
mats?
ask me all the time how to sell mats. It is the easiest sale there is. All you have to do is just ask. Anytime you're out, notice the mats in front of a bar, restaurant, shops. Usually they're worn out, they're frayed, or they're just nasty because they haven't been replaced in years. The person who bought that mat probably doesn't work there anymore, or the owner doesn't remember where they bought it either. So when you're out, just ask somebody who's the one that would be the mat buyer. And when you find them, just say, let me sell you a brand new mat. You cannot believe how many people will say, gee, I'm glad you came by. We need a new mat. We just didn't know where to get one.
That is absolutely the truth. And I'm sorry I missed you. M. Wadsworth at LogoMatsLLC.com if you wanted that mat sample kit. That'll be at the end of the show. Now let's talk about selling holiday gifts for club members. If you belong to a country club, if you belong to the Rotary Club, the Lions Club, whatever club, they all need to buy holiday gifts for their members to show appreciation for supporting their organization. Now let's talk about pickleball courts. Pickleball is a huge thing. Here in Dallas, there's out at Brookhaven Country Club, I think they have 100 courts out there, and they had the National Pickleball Championship out there. And I've been out there to talk to them about these pickle bands. This is a great gift. I want you to watch this little brief video about this super wicking headband that Ad Capital makes. This is the coolest headband I've ever seen in my life.
It keeps you cool as a cucumber. It's kind of a big deal. Watch droplets of water disappear into the back of this headband. Your skin stays dry all day. You feel cool. Instantly, you will have better performance, more endurance, and think more clearly and not perspire through a puddle of sweat, getting wetter, hotter, and fatigued. Focus better without sweat in your eyes. Identify your employees. Help your customers improve output. When sweat touches the inside of the sweatband, our patented fiber propels the sweat to the next wicking layer. Heat or breeze causes evaporative cooling. The expansion of droplets is normally caused by heat, like making steam from water. Now the less dense droplets need heat, and it's pulled from your skin. Dry skin allows your body to release heat easier. The large HIVIS imprint allows you to include your logo or event. This is an inexpensive, easy to distribute, and practical alternative to t-shirts. By the way, it's chemical-free, odor-free, reusable, and made in the USA. Great idea for employees, construction, gyms, runs, walks, and sports.
My friend Lance Dunn owns Ad Capital. He's one of the smartest people I've ever known in my life, and they have been in this industry for a long time. You can order a sample, sales team at adcapital.com. You can also, when you do that, request one of our chamois. Say, I want that chamois that cleans those CarPlay screens in cars, and I want this headband. It's just a great thing for pickleball. So if you haven't seen it, there it is. Now, fall decorating items are here now. If you've got blanks and you need to have them decorated in a better process than screening or embroidery, Diane Chapman at Flex System, my friends, she makes polymer two-dimensional labels that have perfect detail. You can sew these on jackets, you can sew them on beanies, you can sew them on Patagonia products. She is an official authorized decorator for Sanmar. That means she can decorate North Face, Eddie Bauer, OGO, you name it. This is the coolest decorating process in the industry. Diane C. at flexsystems.com if you would like to have a sample kit and let her show you how to provide your customers with superior imprinting, not old broken thread embroidery or half done screen printing. This stuff is accurate. Now let's talk about sending product videos to customers. Southern Plus has over 87 product videos on their website. You can text and email these to your customers or post them on your social media. Right now, there's a pickleball flyer. Remember I talked about the pickleball and the headbands? Well, Southern Plus has a whole line of pickleball products. I have put my logo and my name on these flyers and send them to customers. On the left side, they have rain ponchos. Great idea for rain ponchos because they will be needed in the wintertime. There's my logo on the rain poncho flyer. And here's just how one of the little videos looks from their website. Those little videos are short and to the point, and then I run the video, and then I put my business card. It comes in at the last slide, so the people will know exactly how to order the sample or to contact me. So there's 87 of these videos, and they're at southernplus.com. Now let's talk about bottled water lead times. I talk about Alexa Springs in every one of my webinars. And the lead time on bottled water is way out. And people call me or text me and they complain. The reason being is there's so much demand for bottled water, the companies just cannot produce it fast enough. That's just the honest truth. And Alexa Springs has come up with solutions to this. They produce their own bottles in Mount Ida, Arkansas, which cuts down on the time of having to ship bottles to them. And also, they are building a brand new plant up there. They're increasing their capacity by 50% in Mount Ida, Arkansas, which is near Hot Springs. So you will not have to wait so long on bottled water. I'm just being honest with you, and I'm telling you the truth. Now, here's another thing on bottled water. Is bottled water, are metal bottles better than purified water? No. Are metal bottles better? And where does purified water come from? The point being is purified water comes from a water treatment plant. It has been filtered, but it tastes bad. But I want you to look at this bottle down here on the left from the Four Seasons Hotel.
Look on that screen right now and look at that metal bottle from the Four Seasons Hotel. You talk about an expensive hotel room, that's what you're going to get there. What they're trying to do is make it look like you're getting a really nice bottle of water because you're getting an aluminum bottle that can be refilled. But it takes more energy to make the aluminum bottle than it does a plastic bottle. And if you'll notice, it says enhanced purified water. I don't know what enhanced means, but I know that purified water was toilet water at one time. What the heck is up with the Four Seasons Hotel giving you a bottle that takes more energy to make than a plastic bottle and then filling it with toilet water? Tell customers the truth about bottled water. Stop falling for oh, it's better because it is a metal bottle or it's purified water. No, it's not. Tell customers that and they will think that you are watching out for their best interest.
I'm sorry for all these little replies coming up here. I didn't turn my message thing off when I started the webinar, so that's what that is. Now, if you'd like to have spring water samples, Brian at alexasprings.com, because right now it is time to sell bottled water for holiday parties with festive fun labels of Santa or different holiday themes. So now you know about water production, and you know about metal bottles, and you know about water treatment plant water. Brian at alexasprings.com. Now you stop bogus online holiday sellers from stealing your orders. People will say anything to take an order from you. Look at that guy with that cigar there. Ooh, I would not want to deal with him. If you have someone who says, "Oh, I'm buying mine from online or here, I'm buying it from that," just say, "Well, what do you know about those people you're buying those gifts from?" And they'll say, "Well, they seem to be legit." We'll say, what I found with these online sellers is a lot of them sell mugs with broken handles. I mean, they print products with toxic inks. They bottle sewer water. We just talked about that. They sell bags with breakable handles, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Just press on people on the phone. When they buy from you, you're selling them a quality product, not some kind of cheap junk that's bought just on price. Great coupon for Verticamp right there on their motorcycle kickstand pads, which be a great product as a holiday gift for motorcycle dealers. Verticamp also makes shoe charms that you can put on Crocs. Those little charms will fit in those holes in those Crocs or on other products. Samples of both of those will be provided. Sales at burlacamp.com at the end of the show. Now, we talked about my friend Greg at Promo Social Post. Here are two examples of the newsletters or the email service that he provides for customers. You got to read that fast, but it tells you exactly what he does about sending out my monthly emails. It's a seamless experience. Otherwise, Greg will do this and do it right. Greg at promosocialpost.com. And there is my free month offer for him. And I'm saying, I trust Greg Blumstein, Greg at promosocialpost.com. Do it for a month for free. You won't be sorry. Now, if you need holiday decor products, Showdown Displays has them. I talk about Showdown in every one of my presentations. If they need banners, they need signs, holiday pillows, Showdown has them. They also have a great website, which won a Silver Pyramid Award from PPAI. And you can also have your own website with Showdown that features products that you pick out. Now, if you want to decorate small quantities of holiday gifts, that will start relationships out with big buyers. Flex Systems, which I talked to you about before, is a member of the PSST program, the Contact Decorator program, which is offered by Sanmar. You can decorate any type of product with her labels. You can do Patagonia, you can do North Face, and look how cool those products look on the right side of the screen. Much better than trying to silk screen them or to do thread broken embroidery. There's Diane's email address at the bottom, their phone number. I have known her for almost 20 years, and she is an up and up person and can help you do a different type of decorating. Here's my friend John Gauchi. I want you to listen to him. He has a Swag It Forward program where if you send him a logo of a customer, he will provide you an actual sample that you can provide your customer. They're calling it Swag Forward because this, when done, usually relates to about a 70% closed order rate, which is phenomenal. I want you to listen to John. He is very enthusiastic.
Hello, everybody. It's Johnny G from Apogee. I'm here to give you the hottest tip, how to pick up new customers. It's that time of year, everybody, where people are planning their holiday parties. You want to go out and find a new customer? Go out there and ask some of these clients if they need awards for their holiday parties. That's right. Everybody's having holiday parties, and what a great time of year to give them the idea of doing awards with you. At Apogee, we want to make it easy. Everybody's doing awards at their holiday parties, so tell them.
Sorry, that's lagging behind. I don't know why that's doing, but John.G at creativeawards.net for the Swag It Forward program, and also for, well, I've got two great coupons here on the screen, or a great coupon for Apogee on the screen to save you a little money. Now, I don't know what here we are. We're back. I'm sorry I'm having the problem today. The internet must be lagging today. Send Snuggs Christmas and holiday wish book links. Now, Snuggs has very cool high dollar gifts. Like they have all types of outdoor products. They have candles. They have the bamboo cutting boards I talked to you about, etc. You can email and text their wish book links to customers. I'll have the link, the email on how to get this at the end of the show. But Snuggs has an absolutely wonderful wish book that you can send to customers to get them reminded now is the time to start selling holiday gifts. Now, Cloth Promotions has a product called Roller Link. This is a very cool little piece of luggage. It's a terrific little executive gift. Scott at clothpromotions.com if you'd like to know how to receive a sample of this product or to be emailed that little video to send to your customers. 888-776-2675. Cloth Promotions is always coming up with very cool gift items. Here's Showdown Displays again. They have a virtual showroom that you can send to customers, and you can get a free distributor website that I talked to you about with Showdown, and their brand new catalog will be out in a month. So if you'd like to be the first one to get a 2025 Showdown Displays catalog, you can email info@showdowndisplays.com and be one of the first people to receive it. And I really think those door hangers, those banners that hang off those doors are really cool for corporate promotions. Now here's Showdown if you need last minute pink awareness products. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month right now. If somebody comes up and says, you know, I need a pink banner, I need a pink tint for something we're doing, we forgot to get it, Showdown has that. It's on the left. They also have all kinds of sports related products and fun in the sun. That's tailgating. It is 92 degrees today in Dallas. I don't know if that's fun in the sun, but I would need Showdown products to keep from burning up. Info@showdowndisplays.com if you'd like to catch that new catalog early. Now, Cloth Promotions, Ad Capital has a brand new clothing line. I showed you that wicking headband. They have a new line of clothing called Smart Tiers, which is a wicking fabric which keeps you cooler. Kind of the same process we've got with the headband that I showed you. Like to have a sample of Ad Capital's new apparel. Sales team at adcapital.com. The stuff is in North Carolina, ready to ship. It's in stock, and there are no back orders like you oftentimes get from big wholesalers. Quickie, I've talked to you about before. You can personalize Quickie flyers with your logo. There's mine on the right. I've got my card on the Christmas logo on the Christmas sheet, and on the left is Mary's Moments, and she is personalizing a flyer for the QuickCoin, the little coin purse that Quickie has made forever. If you'd like to have Quickie samples or these Christmas flyers, info@quickie.com. And remember, everything in Quickie is American made. Now, when you're out attending holiday parties, we're almost finished with the webinar. This is important. If you're going to holiday parties or restaurants or bars, when you get there, chat up the bartender about the counter mats they have. They also need front door mats and they need restaurant mats. So if you're out going to a holiday party for one of your customers, etc., go early and go chat up the bartender, the manager of the restaurant or bar you're in and see who they want, if they need to buy mats from you. M. Wadsworth at logomatsllc.com, and there's a 5% off coupon on the screen right now. And let's talk about one-day service. If you need one-day orders, Snuggs has it. They have a Zip It service, which has about 200 or 300 products, maybe more on it. But these pajamas they came out with, all you have to do is buy one pair of these pajamas Wouldn't that be a fun gift for any time of the year, or especially printed with a holiday motif? You give those to your customers give them to their customers. That is a fun item. Customer care at snugzusa.com if you'd like to find out about the pajamas or you need any samples from the Zip It program. Now, Snugs is one of my favorite suppliers. They support the Wounded Warrior program, which is for injured vets. They give a good grief. I think they gave $175,000 last year to Wounded Warrior. They also have a program for clean water. They also have a power program for people that do not have resources to energy. And these candles that I'm showing you right here, this is a great item if you have some nonprofits that deal with veterans or anybody who needs a gift, because these candles are very calming. And I can tell you, a lot of veterans, because they have PTSD and that awful stuff, they need products that calm them. Snugs is great for this Wounded Warrior program. Now let's talk about holiday products. I've talked about Ad Capital. They have Santa hats and they have stockings, which you can see up there at the top of the screen. And under that, they have these old dial calendars. I must say they're old. This is a throwback product, and I'm showing it to you because I guarantee you give those to your customers, or your customer gives those away, people are going to say, well, I haven't gotten that in so long. And I talked about the Smart Tears products. Stay comfortable and dry during workouts and in sweating conditions. This is wicking clothing. This is brand new. This is good for gifts for gyms and charity holiday fun runs and walk. It's a brand new wicking clothing line. No other supplier has this. Lance thought of the process that they spray this fabric to make it wick. Sales team at adcapital.com. If you'd like to have a sample of any of these products, email them and say, Sanders told me you would send me a sample, and they will do it. There's the email address, how to get a hold of Ad Capital. Last pitch on Promo Social Post, Greg at promosocialpost.com. He will give you a free month of service. You got nothing to lose. Now, here are all the emails from every supplier I've talked to in the webinar. Sales team at adcapital.com for the auto screen cleaner, the pickleball headband sample. There's the Apple products email from Bella and Sunjoy. Showdown Bensel samples. Remember, they had the Thanksgiving and the holiday samples and the calendar sample kit. Logo mats, Edward. Trainer is Chantel T at trainergraphics.com. If you'd like to have that sample of the month, Southern Plus blanket samples, there's that email address. Cause Marketing, Snugs Holiday Gift, customer care at snugzusa.com. Quickie holiday ornament samples from Burlingame. Remember, we talked about that real expensive water from the Four Seasons Hotel. Sell them spring water instead. There's Brian's email address. Rolling suitcase sample, free month of social media. Custom awards, motorcycle kickstand pads, flex system, light up pins. You want that light up pin sample? Email Chris at innovation-line.com. And if you'd like to have a lens cleaning cloth sample, like the one I'm going to mail in those cars to my customers, it's Scott at clothpromotions.com. But I am telling you, I love the pickleball headband sample and that auto screen cleaner. Sales team at adcapital.com. I want to thank you for listening today. We will have another webinar next month. It's titled Undetermined, but it will be very germane. If I can help you, just email me, Don at sellpromoproducts.com, and I will send you the replay of this webinar as soon as it's downloaded. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks for being here.